Hi guys, once again welcome back to Active Education Pro. Today I am coming with some more problems on Pythagoras theorem class 7 mathematics. So let's start. Question number 8 from Adishama books. Two poles of height 6 meter and 11 meter stand on a plain ground. If the distance between their feet is 12 meter, find the distance between their tops. It is very interesting question and very important for you. So please watch carefully. Two poles of height 6 meter and 11 meter. There are two poles. One is 6 meter of height and another one is 11 meter. So first we have to draw pole on a plain ground. So this is the ground. And one pole is 6 meter. This is 6 meter. And another one is 11 meter. This one is 11 meter. The length of this pole is 11 meter. Here I draw with a thick line so that this is the pole. This is the pole and this is the another pole of 6 meter. One is 6 meter and another one is 11 meter. This is 6 meter and this is 11 meter. If the distance between their feet is 12 meter. So feet, the distance between the feet, so this is 12 meter. This is 12 meter. The distance between the feet, between these two poles. Find the distance between their tops. This is the top and this is the top of the another pole. So the distance between these two poles. Here questions was to find out this distance between these tops of both the poles. So again I repeat this question. There are two poles. One is of 6 meter height and another one is 11 meter height, and the distance between their feet is 12 meter, and you have to find out the length, the distance between their tops. So here first we have to draw a dotted line between these two poles from this short pole to the long pole. This is the short pole and this is the long pole. Here I draw a parallel line to the ground from the short pole top to the long pole. Here this line touches at this point. So now look here. Always you look into your surroundings, that poles are parallel to each other. So this distance is equal to this distance because these both poles are parallel to each other. Already I have studied in my last video about parallel lines and transversal lines. So parallel lines means perpendicular distance between them are always same between two parallel lines. So poles are always parallel to each other, because if one pole is linked to the another pole, then maybe it will accidental fall into onto anyone. Maybe it is a big accident, big issues for our society, for anybody. So always poles are parallel to each other. So this distance is equal to this distance, the perpendicular distance. Here 12 meter is the perpendicular distance at the level of ground. When at the height of 6 meter, it is also 12 meter between these two poles. At ground level, the distance between these two poles is 12 meter. At 6 meter height from the ground, it is also 12 meter. So this is 12 meter. And you know, this is a parallel line and this is a parallel line. Now this line parallel to this line, and this line or this pole is parallel to this pole, and you know very well. So this is 6 meter. So this is 6 meter. So this is 6 meter. This length is 6 meter. So now this part is 5 meter. This part is 5 meter. Again I repeat it. 12 meter, this is 12 meter because that perpendicular distance between two parallel lines. So here now this is two parallel poles, the distance is 12 meter and 12 meter. Now another one thing, these lines are parallel also each other. These lines are parallel to each other, so that this 6 meter intersect this line to the long pole at 6 meter of height from the ground. This line touches the long pole at 6 meter height from the ground. So the remaining part is 5 meter. Remaining part is 5 meter. This is 6 meter, this is 6 meter, and this one is 5 meter. Now the base is, now it makes a right angle triangle. This is base is 12 meter, perpendicular is 5 meter, and we have to find out the hypotenuse of this square, of this right angle triangle, which is the distance between their tops of both these poles. So here h square we don't know what is h. So we know P is equal to 5 meter and B is equal to 11 meter. So for H square, we know P square plus B square, which is equal to 5 square is 25 plus 11 square is 121. So this is 1, 6, 4. Sorry, this is 12 meter. This is 12 meter. So this is 144. This is 144 and this will be 961. And now H will be square root of 169, which is equal to 13 meter. So the distance between these two poles is 13 meter. Again I repeat it, here there are two poles of length 6 meter and 11 meter, and you know poles are parallel to each other on ground. In our surroundings, poles are stand at a parallel distance from another poles on ground. So this is the perpendicular distance between these two poles. Feet of these two poles is 12 meter. So when I draw a dotted line for solving these questions from 6 meter, from the top of this 6 meter length pole, short pole, it touches the long pole at this point. Now the distance between these two poles at the height of 6 meter from the ground is 12 meter. As you know, because perpendicular distance between any parallel lines are always same, so this is the perpendicular distance. It is another perpendicular distance between these two poles. This is also 12 meter. And when this line touches this long pole at 6 meter height, because these lines are also parallel to each other, so the length of the distance between these two parallel lines are always same. This is 6 meter and this is 6 meter. The total length of these poles is 11 meter, so this is 6 meter and the remaining part is 5 meter. Now it makes a right angle triangle where perpendicular P is 5 meter and base is 12 meter. Now we have to find out the hypotenuse. Questions for us to find out the hypotenuse means the distance between the distance between the tops of both these poles. Now P is 5 meter and B is 12 meter, and a square is equal to P square plus B square. As for Pythagoras theorem, you know very well. 25 plus 144 is equal to 169. H is equal to square root of 169 is 13 meter. So the distance between their tops is 13 meter. This is the answer. Okay, next move for question number 9. A man goes 15 meter due west and then 8 meter due north. How far is he from the starting point? It is a direction related problem. So first we have to draw a map. This is east, west, north and south. First we have to draw this diagram. Okay, 15 meter due west. Suppose this is the starting point. West towards our left side. West means to our left side. So this is 15 meter due west. 15 meter due west. This is 15 meter. Now he reached at that point, and then 8 meter due north. 8 meter due north. North means upward direction. North means upward direction. Here this is the north side. So upward direction. From this point he moves towards north. This is north, 8 meter. And now how far is he from the starting point? This is the starting point and this is the final point, destined point. Now the distance between these 2 points. Suppose S is the starting point and final point is F, and A suppose is the point when at the intermediate position. First he reaches at A, then move to F, and now the distance between F and S. Now you know this is a plane and these 4 directions makes 4 quarter, and each quarter of 90 degree. This is 90 degree, this is 90 degree, this is 90 degree and this is 90 degree. Because a total circle is 360 degree, a plane divides into 4 parts each of 90 degree. So here south and north, west direction and then north direction, so it makes a 90 degree angle. Now it is a 90 degree angle. Here we know the base, perpendicular, and we have to find out the hypotenuse. So as per the Pythagoras theorem, you know very well, h square is equal to p square plus b square. At the time of solving a Pythagoras theorem, you have to first draw a clean diagram of a right angle triangle, so that you can thoroughly clear about their base, about their perpendicular, or about their hypotenuse. There are 3 variables in a Pythagoras theorem, so anyhow there are 2 data given for you to solve this question and 1 is missing for you. Here we have questions provided us the perpendicular and the base, not the hypotenuse. So we have to find out the hypotenuse. So let's solve these questions. H square, we don't know h square. P is 8 meter. 8 is square of 8 is 64 and base is 15 meter. So square of 15 is 225. And then h square is equal to 225 289, and then h is equal to square root of 289, which is equal to 17 meter. So the distance between the starting point and the final point is 17 meter. 17 meter, this is the answer. So there are some two problems in this video on basis of Pythagoras theorem class 7. In my next video, we will do some more problems on Pythagoras theorem for your better practice, a better reference. Thank you for watching my video. Don't forget to subscribe my channel, like, share and comment on my video and press the bell icon for latest update. Thank you.